you want to make FU money in your business, this is probably what you're doing wrong. And to be honest, I've been a financial professional for 20 years, and I have this epiphany to myself sometimes in my business. And if you're new here, my name's Megan. I'm a certified public accountant and fractional CFO, and my job is to help you make FU money in your business and run wildly profitable empires. And I had this epiphany while I was on a call with other accountants who are marketing their firms. And so up until about August of last year, I did have a firm, but all of my clients were word of mouth people that knew me from industry, knew me to be a world-class accountant, and knew that I took clients on the side. I did not actively market for clients. And so I went full-time in my business, and I was ramping up to be able to leave my toxic 9-to-5 job, so I know how to budget for that. And so in doing that, I had to start doing a lot of things that I'm uncomfortable with, like marketing and social media and all of that. And I was asked, what is your close rate? Meaning, when I go on a sales call, how likely is it that that client is going to convert? And I was like, well, for the past 5 to 10 clients, I have like a 95% close rate. I've only had one that I didn't close. And she's like, no, since the inception of your business. And she's like, pull up your spreadsheet. And I had to admit that I'm not tracking that data. And I'm not tracking that data because I feel like I'm very early in this process, and I'll start tracking it later once I know how math works, and that you need to have more data points to have a more effective statistic or average. And so it was like a conversation I had just literally had the call before this call with an attorney client of mine who is really ramping up her team and wants to make sure that not only is she staying accountable for holding them accountable for their goals, but that they all are working toward whatever their financial KPI is. And what this looks like is, for instance, she has an office worker, and their job is to take leads and get them into calls with one of the paralegals or the attorneys for a sales call. And so how do we hold her accountable to meeting her goal? And that's through data collection. And so as a business owner, if you feel like you're treading water, sometimes you just need an outside perspective. Like I needed that marketing guru to kind of point out where my data was flawed. So if you're trying to improve your processes, sometimes you need a financial professional to tell you where your data is flawed. And that's what I work with all my CFO clients. And so very non-judgmental, very specific to whatever their goals are. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I have information at the top of my page, and I even have a cash flow masterclass coming up where I'm going to talk about how you can really start thinking about your cash so that you're no longer feeling like you're treading water, even though your sales are going crazy. So head to the top of my page and let's connect.